Howdy. Probably by the Club America jersey and the Bills flag in the back, you can tell I'm extremely into sports. Coming from Houston with the Astros, the Rockets, the Texans, and the Dynamo if you're into soccer, I don't know how I could have avoided it. But because of my passion for sports, I feel like a lot of people don't know that I actually have a nerdy and quirky side to me. And that nerdy and quirky side stemmed from the Marvel superheroes. So I wasn't always into Marvel superhero films because of school, educational activities, and sports, but my friends were, and they loved it. And so in 2018, they invited me to see Avengers Infinity War. And I knew about the characters, I knew their names and their powers, but I didn't know anything about the story itself. And so on the way to the film, they broke it down to me and basically explained that in the 10 years prior to the creation of Infinity War, there were numerous amounts of hero films Marvel created, and they're using all those heroes to fight a one big bad villain called Thanos in Infinity War. And Thanos is extremely bad. His goal was to create a powerful magical gauntlet that he would use to snap, wiping half of the existence and population of the universe. So an extremely bad guy. And I kind of thought on the way to the film, this would be a regular superhero film. The good would beat the bad in the end, right? But you quickly learn that that is not the case, as the film opens up with the scene of a floating spaceship completely destroyed, and when we get a view inside of the spaceship, we see Thor and Hulk, the two considerably strongest Avengers. They're passed out, laying unconscious on the floor, and Thanos is standing over them. So right off the bat, you know, this is a different superhero film. So as it progresses, we get introduced to the whole cast of all these superhero films, and each time a new superhero, each time a new superhero is introduced, the crowd gets even more ecstatic. They are standing out of their chairs, they're cheering, they're yelling, and it gets to a point in time where I look around, I'm not even looking at the film anymore, I'm soaking in the energy, and I think that that energy is really what sparked my passion for superhero films. And so we're all sitting there enjoying the film, thinking about how are the Avengers gonna succeed. And the whole film leads up to the end battle on Earth, where Thanos actually wins. He snaps, wiping all of existence, and the credits roll. I'm standing there dumbfounded, sitting there in my seat, dumbfounded. And I look around the crowd, everyone is dumbfounded too. I'm thinking, okay, what's next? They have to show something. But I'm looking around the crowd and hearing and listening to their conversations. They're talking the exact opposite. They're excited for the next one. So instantly I realized, oh, this story isn't done. That wasn't just a scripted villain film. That was the beginning of a series. And so as I'm leaving, I'm extremely excited to go back and rewatch all the films I hadn't seen. And when I finally do that, I realize, wow, it wasn't just Infinity War. There were some films I'd liked less than Infinity War, but some of them I think blew Infinity War out of the water. And so I would like to ask y'all to go, if you have some free time throughout the day, maybe 2 to 3 hours, just watch any Marvel film of your choice and see if you find the same enjoyment, passion, storytelling, drama, comedy, action as I did. Thank y'all.